Hey guys, so I wanted to do a really sort of neutral, smoky look. So I'm starting with my Bliss Tint'stant Perfector. It's just a primer and it's really, really nice. So then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of concealer. I mixed two shades from the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless concealers to get the right shade. I'm just patting that underneath my eye. Then I'm going to take my Nars concealer in Ginger, and I like to use that just on my spots before my foundation and just around my nose to cancel a bit of redness. I like to pat in my concealer. I think it just warms it into the skin and it just makes it a little bit softer. So I'm going to take a tinted moisturizer by Bliss, and I'm going to go ahead and buff that in with the Real Techniques buffing brush. It is just my favorite combo right now, and it makes my skin look really dewy and fresh and natural looking. Then I'm going to take my Makeup Forever. This is a setting powder in number 54. And I just like to use that in the shiny areas of my face, and it literally keeps me nice and matte all day. So I'm gonna take this Kat Von D, this is a Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking the middle shade with the Makeup Forever stippling brush, and I'm just gonna kind of carve my cheeks out a bit, but I'm keeping it on the natural side. Then I'm also taking this on the sides of my nose for a bit of definition, and I'm using a Smashbox, what is that, like a fluffy blending brush. Then I'm going to take the two lighter shades and set my under eye area, give me a little bit of brightness with an e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm just setting the sort of high points of my face with that. So I'm going to take a Makeup Forever cream blush. I'm going to put the name down below. I have no idea what it is, but it's so pretty and it's so dewy, and I think it just looks gorgeous on the skin. Then I'm going to highlight with a little bit of theBalm's MaryLou Manizer. This stuff is cray. the glow, fam, the glow. So I'm also gonna take some of that on my inner corner with my finger. Again, I try to be as low maintenance as possible because I'm an easy type of girl, seriously. So just tip of my nose with that, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of Gimme Brow in dark brown just on my brows so I can kind of see what my shape is doing before I carve it out with a little bit of Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I use a mixture of soft brown and dark brown. Completely unnecessary, you can choose either one, but I have both, so I just go ham. And then I take a concealer brush and a little bit of my concealer just to carve out my brow a bit. Completely unnecessary step, but I do it every now and then when I kind of want to have some fleeky brows. So then I take my finger just to press that in and soften it. So this is the Shade and Light eye palette from Kat Von D, and I'm mixing the two sort of creamy shades and just to set my brow bone and give me a little bit of something. And then I'm taking the peachy shade and just a flat sort of eyeshadow brush just as a nice wash of color on the lids. Then I'm going to take that sort of neutral brown and add that to my crease for a little bit of definition. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and I'm taking that also below my lash line with a fluffy blending brush from Makeup Forever. I'm going to take a more concentrated pencil brush just to really deepen up my crease color with a deeper brown shade. So just keep blending and blending until it's really soft and sort of smoky. So I'm taking a black liner from ColourPop. I'm not really sure what the name of that is either, but I'm going to place that in the description box. And I'm just going to tight line my eyes with that so that way I don't have any fleshy skin when I do my winged liner. And I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. It is my favorite liquid liner because it's pen form, so it's super easy to work with. It gets the line super precise. It's really black. It just stays. And I like that the brush, it has like a brush tip and not just that felt liner tip that sort of gets all weak and flimsy. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take a black shadow and sort of soften up that line a bit and also deepen the color as well. Not that the liner really needs much deepening, but I just like to layer. I'm going to take a little bit of that just in the bottom lash line on the outer corner just to make my lashes look a bit thicker. So I'm taking, what is this mascara actually? For all intents and purposes, we're just going to call this Benefit They're Real. And then I'm going to take some corner lashes. You can get some from Ardell, just regular drugstore corner lashes. You can take any lashes, literally cut them in half and stick them on the corner. They're super easy to work with that way. And then I'm just doing my bottom lash line. Taking a Kat Von D liquid lipstick. It's so pretty. I think it's just a sort of really nice mauve-y matte shade, perfect for fall, going into winter, when you want something sort of easy to wear. And then I'm taking, this is my favorite, it's Bliss Get Set Go. It's a setting spray. It's absolutely amazing. Your makeup literally will not go anywhere. And we're done. That's it. Finished. Finito. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, guys. Bye.